So I've noticed that a common theme around a lot of the videos that I've made so far kind of revolve around or talk about self-trust. And I think I'm gonna do a series on self-trust. And I've noticed with myself that a lot of the situations that I found myself in and stayed in were due to me not trusting myself, not feeling like I was, and the reason why I feel like I didn't trust myself is because I had made plenty of decisions in the past where I felt like I was making the right decision, but then things wouldn't go the way I had hoped or planned that they would go. And so what I'm doing now to repair my self trust um, is that I am honoring every commitment that I have set for myself, whether it be with dating, whether it be in relationship with female friends, male friends too. I am, and even with exercising, I am making the choice to honor my commitments like one step at a time and not trying to overhaul it, because it's a repair. You can't rush a repair. So I think I want to share like it's a lot of small ways that I've been noticing that I've been doing it with myself, but one more recently as it pertains to dating is that a few days ago I met this guy, and he was pretty much everything that I would be looking for, checked out about boxes. He holds a nice conversation. He made me laugh. He's like, and height don't really matter to me, but he was a nice height, and I like, I like when a man can tower over me or whatever. And he's like 6'1", 6'2", and I'm 5'5", so so just to paint a picture. And he had nice thick long hair, a nice beard, nice looking, nice skin, all of that. So he's very attractive is the point that I'm trying to make. And I like most men that I meet and I have a conversation with them, they don't know how to hold a good conversation. So that is a plus for me, talking to a man that can hold a good conversation. And he definitely did that. But he's a smoker. And I don't have a problem with people smoking or whatever, but I know that is something that is not aligned with me, because the smell of smoke makes me sick, makes me nauseous, and I couldn't see myself being in a relationship with somebody who does that, because then I'll be sick and uncomfortable, and I can't expect somebody to drop something they may enjoy just for me. So I didn't make no excuses for it. I didn't try to talk myself out of what I know wouldn't work. Like, I didn't try to talk myself out of it by saying like, oh, maybe they'll stop, or just see where it go. You might like them enough to where, that wouldn't be an issue no more. But I was like, nah, we ain't doing that. We done spent enough time doing that. I've spent enough of my years on this earth negotiating with my self-trust, and I'm not willing to do that anymore, and I'm really at peace with that. So that's one way, like, it's, and then outside of making a choice to honor small commitments that you make to yourself, something like that, it's also like a slow act, it's like a small act of rebellion towards society when it comes to certain things, particularly in dating, because I was listening to a video by someone who, like, I love their content. I love the stuff that they put on YouTube. I'm not going to mention his name. It is a male that gives dating advice. And tonight I was listening to some of his stuff, and he was pretty much saying, like, after a certain age, you should just settle. Like, and I'm just like, no. But you find that that's a majority way of thinking with society, like, and we the people are society, which is crazy. We place all these like imposed thoughts and things on each other, ways of being, but we don't have to follow the crowd. I'm not anyway, because I don't want to settle. I have a saying that I'd rather settle with someone than settle for someone. And settling for someone is taking whatever I can get, whatever comes by my way. Settling with is a mutual choice. We both have like a mutual interest, and it's not one sided. It is not like I'm just here because I'm desperate and don't think I can do better. I'm not settling because I'd rather be single than to just be in a relationship with somebody just to say I have somebody. Because I've come to enjoy myself, so it's okay. I'm okay with being single. And then two, I don't want to do that to nobody. I won't want to trick nobody into thinking that I settled with them when I just settled for them because I didn't think I could do any better. Like, that's messed up. That's messed up. And I want people to handle me with integrity, so I'm gonna do the same with other people. So I would never do that to somebody. So yeah, that's my little rant, my little tangent about the difference between settling with and settling for. But yeah, so I was listening to him, and he was pretty much saying you should settle, and I'm just like, no. I'm rebelling against that thought. I'm rebelling against the majority who thinks that just take what you can get, because I don't care what nobody else think about me. I know what I think about me, and I think I don't believe I have to settle. And I'm glad that I have that line of thinking, because specifically for the reason that I just pointed out about I won't want to do anybody like that. And then two, because I've learned to, me not having that type of thinking has allowed me to really enjoy me. Really enjoy me. And because I am so comfortable with myself, and because I truly enjoy myself, I don't have to look for somebody else as an escape. I don't have to go out and settle with somebody as a way of an escape as a way to escape myself, because I truly enjoy myself. So I trust that whether I'm coupled or not, I will be okay. So that's another way I'm repairing my self-trust, knowing that I can rebel against what society may say I have to do based off how they deem me or rank me in whatever order or whatever. And then honoring the commitments that I make to myself. So that's my first step when it comes to repairing the well, not the very first step. The first step is being aware of the patterns that cause the self-trust to fracture, then forgiving myself for making those choices when they didn't align with who it is I say I am, and not being congruent with my words. And then it's to get back to being committed to honoring my values, my standards, and what it is that I say that I want for myself. And then rebelling against what the majority say. I got my own mind. I think for myself. And then I don't care if the whole world agree with it. If God didn't tell me to do it and it don't work for me, It's a no. It is a no. I've been living on this earth all this time, most of the time as an introvert, spending time with myself. So I think, and I've been okay this far. I think I continue to be okay. Now I'm not completely alone. I do have my community of people that I love and that love me, my little village. So, you know, going through this life definitely would be possible without them. But for the most part, what I'm saying is I'm not just abandoning myself or not trusting myself anymore because of what society say I should have by a certain age or whatever, and definitely not doing it because I'm overextending grace where it's not deserved. So yeah, that is I think I'm gonna do a series. I think this will be my first video, you know, little self-trust talks. But I'm gonna keep it short and sweet today because yesterday it took forever and a day to upload that video, and then I don't want to get too far into posting long form videos when I'm still trying to figure out the formatting and all of that. So I'm just gonna end it here and I'm say that if you're new here, my name is Latrice. Here's where I think out loud, reflect honestly, name patterns that keep us stuck. If anything here resonated with you, or if you are in a place where you are repairing your own self-trust, then feel free to take what you need. If not, leave what doesn't resonate. And I'll see you all tomorrow.